Hey everybody, welcome back to another one of these talking videos. It's been a little while since I did them. Well, one of them rather. As you can tell, I've not gotten any better. I'm still tripping over my words, but you know, that's obvious. I've been talking to myself into a microphone for 7 years now and I still suck at it. But you know, that's just how things are. But anyway, it's been a while since I did one of these. It's not really, there hasn't really been a reason for it. Just either A, I haven't had a thing to talk about, or I just, like, I made a just talking video for the Kappa situation, but then I was like, I want to make something a little more focused, excuse me, a little more focused, because that one was kind of all over the place. It was basically me ranting about it for, Jesus Christ, calm down, body. It was me ranting into a microphone for like way too long. And like that was, I'm not saying it was bad, but it was just like, given the nature of what it was I was talking about, I wanted to be more focused, so I ended up making like an actual full-on update video about it. And like I've had a couple situations like that where like, let's make this update video, and it's like, not update video, but talking video, and then it's just like, I'll just, don't. Either this thing I don't feel like needs to be said, or it's like whatever, you know. So it's just been trying to find a thing that's to talk about, and I feel like now I have a thing to talk about, and that's sort of the video. I finally released it after like a month, maybe even not two, but like a month and a half. I don't know, it was a while that I made the announcement that I was going to go full in on videos, and now here we are, finally released the video, and what do I think? What do I have to say about it? I like it. I made it. I had fun making it. I don't know what else there really is to say. In the end, I think it came out good. At least I hope it did. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. I enjoyed the whole process around it. It came out a little later than I would have liked because of the whole Kappa situation. I sort of got, you know, my motivation got shot, and I just sort of didn't really do anything video related for, well, like, I know there's a whole week I didn't do anything video related, and then the next week after that, I did very limited video work on like any projects that I was working on. And I'm not gonna lie, my motivation is still a little shot. This is going to be a sort of double take. First, let's just talk about the video before I move on to the next thing. That video, I really enjoyed making it. I feel like the editing in it is like good. It took me a long time to do everything. Between going through footage and then compiling it, putting it together, all of that, it took a really long time. Which I'm fine doing and taking a long time on things. It's just, it took a really long time. I don't know how long, if I had to guess, I would say like more than 40 hours. If you count going through all the footage and compiling all the clips and deciding what clips go in, then editing up all the clips and not render time, but like I had to render the video out 8 times because there's something fucked up with my render settings. So I tried to render it, and by the time it got to YouTube with all its shitty compressing that it does on video sometimes, the video was like a blurry piece of garbage. So I had to fix the settings up so I didn't lose like any quality in the rendering process, and then everything else that gets lowered in quality is just YouTube, and then that makes it like, you know, watchable. And it took me a while to figure out what was wrong. It's just I had some weird settings basically, and I figured it out, and I did it, and it got fixed and got put out. But counting everything like that, I think over 40 hours is a safe bet. And I say that I had fun with it and that I enjoyed making it, and all that is true. But I don't really have much motivation to make anything else like that. And this is where we get to the depressing part of the video. And this is sort of a continuation on my update I made on my main channel about Kappa. And it's just sort of, things have come out that makes me less scared, right? Like, there's come to light that in Kappa itself, there's a whole segment on general audience videos, where if you make videos for general audience, you're not under, like, threat of violating Kappa law. And that puts me at ease, because I guess if I had to categorize my videos, I guess general audience is a safe place to put them in. PG-13, PG to PG-13, I would say, is my videos. That being said, it's still incredibly demotivating to be working on this platform, because now it's even come more to light that all the shit that, like, sucks about Kappa is not even Kappa itself. Well, maybe not all. You know, some Kappa still sucks. It's still incredibly vague, and that's, like, the whole, like, shittiness about it. But a lot of the way it affects us is down to YouTube, because YouTube is just being, like, nonsense about this. They're not... It's just putting it into this arbitrary category of for kids or not for kids is just too simple, you know? Because the general audience stuff exists. And it just goes to show, like, how much YouTube doesn't really care. They, like, released this thing where fucking, like, they're now having targeted ads for more mature videos. So mature content is now going to be able to make more money off of ads. And on paper that sounds good. But that fix came so, like, quick after, like, all this Kappa shit started going down. It just sort of goes to show how little they actually care about the creators, and how they just want to milk the little money they can, because YouTube doesn't really make much money for Google. Because, like, if you just use your head for a second and think, how do you make these more mature videos get more ad money? Oh, mature ads. It's, like, crazy, I know. But it just, I don't know. It just shows that they're just going to chase the thing whatever they can make money. And now that children content makes no money, they're not going to do that anymore. And it's not even that I'm afraid for my content anymore, because I feel like going forward I can safely say that at the very least I will continue making highlight videos, because those aren't too complex for me to edit. They're just simple, like, go through the footage and put everything together type videos. And I enjoy them, and they're fun to make, but not something I have to sink 40 plus hours into. Well, I mean, going through the VOD could take a long time, but that's about it. But I just don't... It's just this sort of thing where it's like, I'm gonna put everything into YouTube. I've done this before where it's like, I'm gonna go into YouTube, and then, like, YouTube just sort of shows itself to be this platform that doesn't give a shit about creators at all. And I understand, they're a business, they need to make money. But you look at something like Twitch, and, like, Twitch, yeah, they do things to make money, but at the very least, they seem to care at least a little bit about their creators. Even if it's to the extent of, if we keep them happy, it'll be good for us, like, in the most cynical business sort of way, which it might well be. At least they give that much of a shit. YouTube doesn't care that it pisses people off. They just care about pandering to whatever that can make them money. And it's just a very, I don't know, cynical, shitty place to be. And I kind of don't want to be spending 40 plus hours working on a single project, which will go onto a website that could have all sorts of problems come down the line for me. I can get claimed still. Like, they still haven't fully fixed the claiming issue. They claimed they were going to do that. Haha, they claimed they were going to do that. But they said they were going to make it so, like, false copyright claims will not happen anymore. It can still happen. You can still get claimed by weird, like, third-party fucking, like, companies that don't even own, like, the music, or just saying that you're using music that has nothing to do with them. That can happen. Now this COPPA stuff, your videos can be marked for kids. They can automatically mark your video for kids, even if it is not for kids. I don't know if that's taken effect yet. That might not happen until January. But it's just, like, all this, like, stuff could happen, and I can bear it when it's, like, on a highlight video. It'll be sad and stupid if, like, my video gets marked for kids, and it becomes, like, so, like, no one could ever see it. I'm not, like, big on the algorithm, you know. If I was shown on the algorithm, I would have much more of a following. But still, the fact that, like, you can't even, like, search me anymore. You wouldn't be able to search me if I got, like, flagged as for kids in YouTube's eyes. Like, if I was putting this much time into every video, that would be a lot to bear, and I do not want to deal with it. I need to find a hobby. Is what I need to do. I don't know what that hobby's going to be. I don't know. I have a big list of things that I say I like and I'm interested in and kind of want to try, but I just don't because I don't have enough time. But now if I'm going to go through and free up this time slot in my life, and maybe I can put time in there. Maybe drawing. I like drawing. I've always liked drawing. I've never been good at drawing because I've never sort of committed myself to it. But I don't know. That could be fun to learn. My friend offered me a drawing tablet, and I can might take him up on it, and that could be a fun time. I don't know. I need something else outside of YouTube. I could put more time into Twitch as well, but I kind of want to have two things because, you know, I can't always be live. If I'm always live, I'm going to lose my mind. I need some time where I'm just by myself working on a thing. And I don't know if I want YouTube to be that as much anymore. I'll still be making highlight videos. I'm not afraid to get fined or something like that anymore. It seems more so that it's more of a YouTube sucks thing than COPPA sucks. Although COPPA does suck, it needs to be refined and made better. But I don't know. It's more so YouTube is being dumb again. So I will just sort of hope that I can find another thing to do, because if I'm being honest, I don't really know if I want to put super huge amounts of time into this website that doesn't care about me or anyone else, and doesn't even have the common decency to at least pretend like it does. YouTube is just a frustrating site, and I will still be here, but I don't know if I'm going to be making bigger videos that often anymore, at least not until things get better, which things haven't gotten better for years, so hey, we'll see how that goes. I might end up just moving the normal highlights back to the main channel because of just, you know, how things are. Which, you know, I know it's the funny haha thing of Zach always goes back on his things that he says he's going to do, which I do often. Because, I don't know, I constantly just like, ooh, I want to do this. And then it's like, maybe not this. This? Let's try this. That's just kind of the person I am. I try to stop, like, making big, rash judgments. And, like, stopping and maybe taking things slower. But I didn't do it with this last thing. Because at the time, I was super fully motivated. And I was super into it. I do have a desire to make really complex things. But maybe maybe videos aren't what that thing should be. Maybe drawing could be it. Maybe enhancing my stream and making better stream content could be it. I don't know. I keep trying to come back to YouTube, and I think it's mostly out of this sentimental sort of connection I have to the site. I've been on it since I've been making content since 2012, and I've been watching content even longer. So it's just sort of like, I want to like this website, but it's really like getting hard to like ignore all the shit. This video was fun, and like, you know, it was already like mostly done by the time I lost my motivation to make big stuff, thanks to all the COPPA nonsense. But I already had lost my motivations from the COPPA stuff, but by that time I had already mostly finished the video. So it's like, let's put this out. This will be sort of my last hurrah. Well, not last hurrah. I still will be making stream highlights. Those will be fun to make. Those are always fun to make. They're a good, like, simple form of content. And that's kind of all I want YouTube to be from now on. So I don't know. I know people say, like, it's the law. You won't be able to escape it. We'll eventually move to Twitch. And it might, but at the same time, YouTube sucks. And I wholeheartedly believe, I don't know wholeheartedly, but I would like to hope that other websites going down the line won't fully compromise what their website is, just to sort of save themselves, you know, like YouTube has. They could have just easily paid their fine for, you know, breaking the law for like years. But no, they went for a settlement, and because that settlement reflects badly on us now. And even if they taken, even though they took the settlement, it doesn't have to suck as much. I don't know, they've created this system that's just kind of garbage. And like, you know, it's pretty remarkable how far down the shithole YouTube can really get. But yeah, I think, I'm trying to think about it. I mean, this is going out on a Monday, probably this most recent Monday, which will be the 2nd of this month, December. It is Thanksgiving when I'm recording this, fun fact. It's funny how much time I devoted this Thanksgiving to video making. Like I said, I had to render the video out like 8 times. I did all that. I wanted to upload it by 2. It got out by like 5:30. And I started the process at like 10. It was a pretty nonsensical day. And it's not like the whole time I was working. It wasn't like I worked like an 8-hour shift trying to get this video out. You know, it's just like, play with settings, render it, wait 30 minutes for render, upload it. Is it good? No? Okay, repeat process. So it wasn't like I was fully into it, but now I'm here making another video. It's just funny to me. But, I don't know. I digress. This was a fun video to make, and I won't say that I didn't enjoy making it, but in the future, I don't really... I've continually had negative experiences on this website, and I'm really not motivated to make big things on this website. That seems more and more like every day it's just going to destroy itself. So I think in the future I'm going to start committing myself to other projects more. Stream highlights will continue. In fact, they will probably move. Maybe starting next Monday, they will be back on the main channel. It was fun. But, I think 2020, when I initially made that announcement, I planned it to be the year of YouTube. But I think 2020 will be the year of no YouTube. YouTube goes bye-bye. Not bye-bye, like I said. I'll continue doing stream highlights. I'll try to keep doing them weekly. Probably will be able to keep up with that. It's not that hard. To do that, if I'm being honest. So yeah, it was fun. I'm sorry if this comes as a disappointment, but I don't have motivation for this website anymore. So yeah, that's the update. I'm gonna go now. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving and are going to have Merry Christmas. Just happy holidays. Just say happy holidays. Because it's all the holidays. Thanksgiving, which is in the past for you, but is the present for me. Christmas. Hanukkah. Kwanzaa is maybe in this month. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know all the holidays. whatever holiday you celebrate, have fun with it. I hope you do. I'm gonna go now though. It's getting late and I'm tired. I ate a lot of food, but it tasted good, so it was fine. So yeah, bye.